So we all know development teams are moving at light speed these days. But here's the real question. Are they shipping the right stuff? Let's talk about a huge transformation, one that takes a process from a painful 4 weeks of chaos down to a focused 20-minute chat. And this right here, this hits the nail on the head. You've got these incredible AI coding tools that can churn out code like nobody's business. But here's the catch. They're totally blind. They have no idea about your company's architecture, the decisions you made last year, or all those little hidden rules. So what happens? Well, your teams end up shipping the wrong thing just 10 times faster. It's like flooring it straight into a wall of rework and tech debt.
Okay, to make this real, let's meet Sarah. Picture this, she's a product manager at a fast-growing fintech company. And her next big project? Adding currency conversion for a huge global launch. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, as you're about to see, the road to getting it done is not so simple.
So, let's start with the old way. And I'm willing to bet this is going to feel painfully familiar. We're talking about the 4-week problem.
Yeah, does this timeline ring a bell? Week 1 has just gone totally lost to engineers digging through GitHub, Confluence, Slack, finding nothing but conflicting info. Then, week 2, you get some wasted work. A developer actually rebuilds a currency tool that, get this, already existed. They just didn't know. Week 3, that's when you get that classic uh-oh moment. A technical issue pops up out of nowhere, forcing a massive rework. And to top it all off, week 4, the legal team swoops in with a compliance panic about disclosure laws, sending everyone scrambling. What started as a simple feature has just exploded into a month-long nightmare.
Okay, but what if it didn't have to be like this? What if there was a better way? This is where everything changes. It's all about getting that architect in the room from the very start.
And that is exactly what EpicWise is designed to do. Think of it as your AI-powered source of truth for all things engineering. What it does is pretty amazing. It connects your code, your tickets, and all your docs into this knowledge graph. It's basically a map that connects all the dots, giving everyone the right context before a single line of code is ever written.
All right, let's rewind. We're going to run Sarah's project again, but this time with EpicWise, and we're about to trade those 4 weeks of pure chaos for a focused, 20-minute conversation.
You're going to love how simple this is. It's just 3 steps. First, Sarah just describes what she needs. Second, EpicWise asks some really smart questions. And third, she gets all the complete artifacts her team needs to get going. Let's break that down.
Okay, step 1. It all starts with this. Sarah just types out what she needs in plain English. No jargon, no technical deep dive. This simple sentence is all EpicWise needs to kick things off.
And now, this is where the magic happens. Instantly, EpicWise dives into that knowledge graph, scans the entire codebase, and finds something important. It sees that currency utilities library already exists and asks the million-dollar question. Should we reuse this or build a new one? And just like that, poof, an entire week of wasted work from our old timeline is just gone, avoided.
But it goes deeper than just the code. EpicWise is smart enough to connect this feature to the actual business logic. It understands that this choice, automatic conversion versus user opt-in, isn't just a minor detail. No, it actually affects a completely different service, the user profile service. So it forces that critical product decision right now, up front, not in the middle of a late-night crisis.
And honestly, this right here is the real game changer. EpicWise actually surfaces those hidden risks by digging through compliance docs and looking at past decisions. Remember that last-minute compliance panic from the old way? Well, it's completely replaced by a calm, proactive question. EpicWise is literally asking the tough questions that a senior architect would ask, but it's doing it before they ever become a problem.
So after that quick 20-minute guided chat, we hit step 3, and this happens instantly. EpicWise generates a full set of developer-ready artifacts. And I'm not just talking about a few notes. We're talking a complete product requirements doc, a detailed technical spec, a full task breakdown, and even a map showing which teams depend on each other. There's zero guesswork left. Okay, let's take a step back and look at the big picture here. We're putting these 2 approaches head to head. It really is a story of chaos versus clarity.
So look at the difference. On one side, you've got 4 weeks of just chaos, scrambling for info, redoing work, and getting hit with last-minute surprises. And on the other side, a 20-minute guided conversation that ends with a complete, crystal-clear plan. It's the difference between crossing your fingers and hoping for the best versus shipping with total confidence.
And this isn't just about feeling better. It has a real impact on the bottom line. Just look at this chart.
Without EpicWise, a project they thought would take 2 sprints ballooned into 6. We've all been there, right? Classic scope creep. But with EpicWise providing that clarity from day 1, the project shipped right on time in 3 sprints. That means no wasted engineering time and no blown budgets.
So here's the most important takeaway. EpicWise isn't just another automation tool. It's more like a force multiplier for product managers like Sarah. It's like having the wisdom and the context of a senior architect right there in the room with you, making sure every single project gets started on the right foot with all the context and constraints understood from day 1.
And that really just leaves one final question for you. Think about your team, your roadmap. What amazing things could you build if that discovery phase took 20 minutes instead of 4 weeks? If you could get all that time back, what would suddenly become possible?